Okay, thank you. I can see Anna, which is good. Anna, can you hear me good? Great, thank you. Well, hi everybody, and welcome to tonight's live event. I have a little issue already, which is great. Not sharing my screen. 1 second. Excuse me, Karen is not changing the slide now. It's not. No, I know. Great.
The share screen. Share screen.
Working all day.
Yes.
If I was doing it here. Okay. All right. Great. Thank
How's
you.
that?
Great. Okay. Let's start again. Now everything's working. Shut the door, please. Okay. Hi everybody. We'll start again. And welcome to tonight's Monday Night Live. Thank you all for coming. I don't know about you guys all around the country, but it's freezing in Queensland, so I can only assume how cold it is in Canberra and Melbourne and everywhere else. So I hope we're all rugged up and ready to have a good little session. I think these Monday Night Lives are very valuable because there's so many, great leaders in this business, and we can all learn off each other and share our experiences, that hopefully it becomes a really very, very popular event that we run every week, and we can all, help each other on this journey. So how we're going to start tonight is, I'm going to introduce myself briefly for you guys who don't know me. My name's Cathy Spaulding. I'm a Ruby director from Queensland. I have been involved with Jeunesse for now 2 years. It's gone extremely quick. And for me, I'm a very first time networker. I had never ever imagined myself doing network marketing, as maybe a lot of us had that mindset in the beginning. I had been in corporate industry for a long time, and then after the birth of my 4th child, entered the party plan industry, in which I stayed in for 17 years and built a team of girls that were doing $7 million annually. It was an amazing journey for me as well, and taught me lots of different skills. But for me, it wasn't the full picture as to what I was looking for. I was really looking for something that was a lot more family friendly, that had a global platform, that I could grow a business all around the world, and also that it had products that were going to be highly consumed by the masses. Our company and the products that we are able to showcase definitely has all of those things. And the last thing, when I really understood our compensation plan, that for me was the glue to it all. Knowing that the possibility of what we could create here was completely untapped was certainly a very, very exciting thing. So hence 2 years down the track, I'm happy to say that we are very close to replacing, an 18-year income in 18 to 24 months. So it has been a great journey for us. So I hope that everybody is obviously, really sharing their stories, because lots of people are interested to know, where we come from and what we're doing. Recognition tonight is something that I'm really excited about talking about. It's a team of girls from Hong Kong. So Team Spotlight tonight, Team Hong Kong. These girls are amazing. They have opened up a whole new area in Hong Kong. They are all expats. Rebecca Boss and Danielle Taylor have really got this market for us going over there. And through lots and lots of hurdles that they've had, obviously they've had language barriers, and they've had different things, trying to work out, head office and working with teams over there without being able to speak English, and really getting the market going over there for the expats, running their own shows and events and all the things that they've gone through. So I'd just like to really put the spotlight on these girls and say congratulations, well done. A couple of sapphires have now come out of this group, and now we also have a pearl and many other ranks, excuse me, I'm fighting off a little cold, about to come out as well. So well done, Hong Kong team, and it's just the beginning for many of you. Great to have such leadership over there. We're just going to quickly tap on what's on for the week. It's really important to know, what's going on around the country, around the globe, so that we have the opportunity to, be guiding people to these events. We all know that the power of live events, anyone who goes to a live event, there's very few people who don't see the vision that we've all seen and come on board. So to know when these events are on are very, very important. Starting off the week with Tuesday, tomorrow, Sydney Ride. That's our first one up. Wednesday is a huge night around the country. If you have a look at all the places that we have events going. Sunshine Coast, that one will be run by myself, and I'm very lucky to have, while Aaron's away, to have the amazing James Yates with me and Chantel. So that will be Wednesday night, Sunny Coast. Then we have our Melbourne Preston event. Also, we have Sydney DY, and we have the very exciting Steve Baker presenting there. So get the masses, get organised, get the people going here. We also have, all the way down the bottom of the country, we have Launceston. So big night Wednesday, lots and lots of events to be guiding our people to. Thursday night we have Wellington, across the Tasman a bit. So there we are, another one to really start getting people along to. Just to make note, I know it's a week out, but the 5th and 6th of July in Christchurch and Auckland, Ange will be there, Angela Licenti, Emerald Director. It's great to know that she'll be presenting there. And what I like to do, and really try to get everyone within the teams doing, is to know when these major leaders are travelling and to make use of them. So to have, the teams going along, bringing people with them, any people obviously in those teams, to have maybe meetings with them, really use these leaders as much as you possibly can. So big week, ready to roll. Just wanted to make note so that everyone knows about the African tour. Do you know that the July African tour has got some great people speaking and along there with international guests. We have James and Chantel. I know that James has been sharing that on his page, but great for all of us to know that they're there. I'm going to put up a slide in a moment of exactly where they are along the tour, and really start thinking about this market and getting people along to it, because we need to take the opportunity to showcase the leaders that we have and really build this market while it's in its infancy. Here is the agenda of all of those different things, and you can obviously get lots more information on the websites, but just take note of these now and know that we have these special guests speaking all the month of July. The Europe market is something that is really starting to gain some momentum, and because of that we have the European University, not till November, but again, great thing to be starting to have, the mindset of of getting people along to them. We all know what happens with people who go to these events, go to universities and go to conferences. It makes a massive difference to people's momentum, their knowledge, their team camaraderie, lots of different reasons why it's so very, very important to start using these events. So I know myself, in prospecting at the moment in the European market, making note of when this is and where it is, and getting people along to this new European university. Nothing more exciting though than our local Melbourne University as well. I'm really looking forward to that. I know how much fun we all had at the conference just 4 weeks ago already. And so to be getting organised for this, guys, 6th of August, Melbourne, we obviously should all have our tickets and flights organised. I've been really pushing it through our team that we all stay together and really create that team abundance, all hanging out and building on some, great experiences together. We're going to have great speakers and really learn lots of different tools. Apart from the speakers, we learn different tools by speaking to other distributors at these events as well. So let's really, really keep pushing the university, track our numbers, keep on to people, and make this a huge event, because it's domino effect, you know, the more masses we get there, the better it is, and it's more exciting for everybody. So Melbourne University, August 6th. So that's all our housekeeping, if you will. And now we're going to get on to the topic that I feel really happy to speak about due to a bit of a mind shift for myself, is how valuable are customers in your business? They are extremely comfortable and, they are extremely valuable because of lots of different reasons, and we'll just tap on those briefly as we go through. For me, and my mindset was certainly not here 2 years ago. I certainly had the mindset that business builders, and it was pretty much all I was looking for and all I could think about. I really didn't understand the value in customers at all. So when I went away to conference a few weeks ago, something changed for me. I really came home and thought about, okay, I really want to go to Orlando. I really want to rank. I really want to do so many other things. And how am I going to do that? I really need to sit down and understand what this business is. This business really for me and for all of us is about growing a network of people who are using our products. Some of them, of course, we're all looking for business builders, and that's the the pinnacle of people that we're trying to find. But myself, I was completely underestimating the value of what a customer is and what a customer can become. I think there's been no better time for us to build customers than there has been in June. I came home with the mindset, okay, let's go, double travel points first 2 weeks, why wouldn't I make the most of it? But this is continuing on now for me forever. It just was the catalyst, if you will. So June, we've still got a few days left that we can all start doing this. But so for me, I decided to hop on the phones and really start from A at the top of my phone and not stop until I got to Z, and I'm only even up to C. So we obviously have a lot more contacts than sometimes we realise. So starting the call off with a customer, I started like so. Okay, hi Anna, it's Cathy, how you going? I know we've touched base about the business. I know that, at this point in time, it's something that you're, not really looking at. But I have the most amazing deal at the moment that has come out that I can get you involved in using these amazing products for as little as $309.50, which will give you, and go through the product. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee here. So you really have nothing to lose except wrinkles and, make a little joke, and I then go on and explain what it's all about. I have then been sending just a couple of photos, of before and after photos, and really, pausing the conversation for the people to really understand why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they use an amazing product? Why wouldn't they want to have a go when there was nothing to lose, because everything is guaranteed with our products? So far for the month of June, we've enrolled 20 new customers, so 20 basic packs, and that was, a fairly easy, really a very easy thing to do, because a lot of people will find it very comfortable to be able to have a product conversation, whereas some people are finding it, a bit more challenging to have business conversations. Sometimes it's not as easy to be finding, business leaders and so on and so forth, but I truly have come to the understanding myself that if I'm doing these actions on a daily basis of trying to share my products with my network, even as a customer, those leaders are going to come through just by doing that. I really had to sit back and have a look at who my customer was, really understanding who the customer is. And for me, when I thought about that, it's really anybody with skin. I had to think about all the different people who have had great results, and starting from teenagers with, acne and skin problems, obviously, as a customer. Women, aging is a customer. Men, today's men are very, very different to men that I grew up with. In my era, wasn't so common, if you will, to use the skincare range. But I've managed to bring in 6 guys over the last month who were just interested in the product. Then I also had a look, who else is our customer? Nutritionals. The health industry is massive. So sometimes, well, for me, I was getting very caught up in just talking about our skincare range and forgetting the other product with the other customer that we have. So really think about who your customer is. I'm definitely moving a lot of nutritionals through the health industry now. And then, of course, we have the weight loss. So that's, again, another whole avenue of customer. So really sit down and have a look at, all your contacts and think, okay, what is this customer going to be more excited about? And let's just hit the phones with doing that. Why is a customer so important? For me, when I thought about it, the 20 packs that we've bought in through June were 120 CV points with a basic pack and a cleanser. So that equals straight away, 2,400 CV that you instantly have bought in. But ongoingly, which is obviously what we're trying to create, more longevity, if you think of the 20 people times 60 CV points, 1,200 CV points again that you're rolling through the business that you didn't have. So 20, 40, 60. We keep doing this week in, week out. What is the value? The value is 1. CV points. The value is 2. Access to their warm market. And what do I mean by that? So I've come up for myself, I haven't come up with, just for me, I've started a whole new system that I'm doing with customers, which has really, really helped my list, my ongoing list. And just by doing this, I have a very clear expectation with the customer for him to or her to have a very clear vision as to what I'm going to do. So once I've enrolled my customer on their pack, obviously are very clear with, I'm now going to send you the how to use Luminous sheet, blah, 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 blah. I'm then going to be calling you in a week's time, and we're going to go through how you're feeling with these products and give me some feedback on that. And, everyone is, in today's platform, I think customer service is something that is really lacking. So if you are, have a ability to do a little bit of stand out on customer service with people, they really will be very, very happy and blown away with that new avenue of business. Because often it's churn and burn, put people on, sell them something, move on to the next. This is something that I, probably from my sales background in Party Plan, realise it isn't such a great thing. This is a business that's all about relationships, whether that person is a business builder in your team or whether they're a customer. So I set up the expectation very clear in the conversation that I'll be giving them a call in a week to 10 days time and going back and finding how they're going with the product. They're all, very happy for me to do that. And in that conversation that I do, then that's when I'm bringing in a few points that have been making a difference to our CV or growing our network. Through the course of the call, I, obviously say, how you going, all that sort of thing. But in that point, I'm introducing 2 other products. So for me, I'm then saying, great, Ange, it's so good that you're loving everything about the skincare or whatever that you've been using. But I'd really like to give you a little bit of information now on 2 other products that are going to enhance that. And for me, I'm using Reserve and AMPM. So I'm talking to them about that and what the things are that are good about using those products, and sometimes I also then throw in the mask. Most conversations that I've had, I've been able to upsell that product as well and get that going. During the course of the conversation, when I'm doing this call and talking about other products and the benefits of it, I then say, hey, I can see that you're so excited about using this product. Would you be interested in me showing you a way to have your product, that one product a month that we talked about that's coming to you, whether it's, for me, I'm usually doing it as the serum or obviously the Reserve. Would you like me to show you a way that you can get that product now for free? In essence, paying for your auto ship for free. Obviously, then people are always interested in how do we get a product for free. So I then instantly, I always have the person's website open, and I would go to the website and just say, isn't it interesting? Gosh, this business never ceases to amaze me. You are sitting there and you have, in 2 weeks' time, you've had 500 points and you now have a downline of 6 people. Isn't that interesting? People would then, obviously come back and say, well, what does that mean? Well, that actually means that due to the fact that you've just been enjoying the product, the network is growing around you, blah, 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 blah. People become very interested then as to what that means. So I'm then going through teaching people how to firstly get their auto ship for free by, looking at enrolling 5 to 10 friends as product users. My experience over the last 3 weeks has been people are very happy to be sharing the product, whereas some people weren't overly comfortable with me or easily giving me business referrals. So again, I come back to business referrals are the key to this business. We never want to take our eye off the fact that we're looking for business builders, of course, but I'm just really understanding from my perspective over the last 3 weeks that being able to build really good relationships with customers can lead to anything. It instantly leads to CV. It gives you a lead into their warm market. Asking them how to, share, or if they will give, 5 referral names. All of these types of things are growing our network. And I think it's just maybe for myself anyway, was an oversight of the ease in which it is to talk about and share these products with so many people. One thing that I have learnt through my experience in this, and something I've always had written down in my diaries, is this is a statistic that came from a company of the dark ages. The statistics show from companies that a person who is emotionally connected to a product and not just a business model, when times get tough, it is much, much harder for people to walk away from businesses when they're so in love with products. So I think we need never underestimate the amazing products that we have. Have a think about who is your customer and what products that you have in which to showcase, and really work with that customer to show them that maybe their beginning mindset was not about the business, but certainly through emotional attachment to product that can very, very easily change. So I hope that's been some benefit to you guys tonight, and I really hope that we all get on board and start doing this, because it truly will create more CVs through all our businesses, and you just never know who you're going to come in contact with through the initial contact of the customer. So have a great night, guys, and I look forward to hearing our next Monday Night Live webinar. Bye.